Ganks, go ahead.
Guys, congratulations. Justin, I mean, I know you just like to play basketball, made the first start. What was behind that, and was it any different? I mean, you led the team in scoring again, and you've done that a lot. Was it any different for you coming out and starting as opposed to coming off the bench?
Not really for the game, but just for me, having that first start at home, it felt good, coming out, bringing that energy. So it was nice.
You guys notice, I mean, I know both you, Lou, and Cody, you come off the bench. Anyway, did you notice anything different at the start of the game with Justin out there, at least from the bench, or did you notice anything different, I guess?
No, we really didn't notice much different. Like with this team, it's always been, 8, 9, 10 guys that can all, do their role and bring energy. We always call it the bench mob. Sitting on the bench, we want to be the guys that, the reinforcements that can come in and just keep, playing the exact same way the starters are playing. So.
You guys played a good first half. Was it pretty easy to put that Air Force game behind you, or where were your heads at, moving on from there?
Yeah, going into the game, we obviously weren't thinking about the last game. We just came in ready to play. We had that mindset, we're going to win this game, we're going to move on. And we protected home today, so that's good.
You guys also, it was close in the first half, then you went on a run, and then they cut the gap, I think to 1 in the second half, but you went on another run. Lou, or any of the guys, what was the key in some of those runs, because it seemed like there was multiple guys that played roles in that?
I'd say just defensive breakdowns, us leaving our mans, us leaving three-point shooters, and us just not getting back in a transition. And really our transition defense, it wasn't really special, anything special they did, just a couple breakdowns on our end.
They're a real talented team, though. I mean, those 3 guys who pretty much had 20 apiece, they were really tough to guard, So, yeah. And the light-skinned dude, the big guy, he hit a couple threes that we were unexpecting. But yeah, shout out to them. They're a good team, and came out with a dub.
Lou, I think the first time you guys pulled away a little bit, you had come in not too long before that and had, I think, 9 points during that stretch. Were you just kind of eager to contribute as soon as you got on the court there, or what worked for you during that stretch there?
Nothing special. Just out there with my teammates. Just happy to be out there with them again. We got a great opportunity here to play in the CBI. We didn't get to the NCAA championship what we really wanted, but again, another day with my brothers is really good for me, so I'm really cool with that.
Yeah, how does it feel to extend your season like this? It's not what you imagined at the beginning of the season going into this tournament, but how does it feel?
It feels good. We love to play basketball, so we're ready to play.
Yeah, it ain't what we expected or what we wanted, but we gonna take full advantage of this opportunity.
Definitely.
Yeah, like one of our coaches said, the ball's going to stop bouncing someday, so, you only got a limited number of games left in you, so you might as well take advantage of every single one of them. Especially in a tournament like this, we might be playing teams that, don't really want to play, so that's even, more to us. Like, we're going to come out and play as hard as we can each and every game and go win a championship.
How do you guys think Mo did, or Andrew did today in his first start out there?
He played good. He came out with energy. And the main thing, he defended. He's a big defensive guy. He comes in, he gets stops, he rebounds the ball, he gets blocks. So him having that energy, the nice little putback dunk, it brought us some energy.
Seemed like you guys wanted to get the ball moving a little bit more, player movement more. 21 assists on 35 field goals. Was that kind of a goal, Cody?
I'd say yes and no. We've usually been a pretty unselfish team the whole entire year. Looking back on that Air Force team, I think we got away from that a little bit. So it was really nice just to come back and find our identity again, which is sharing the basketball and playing as hard as we can on defense. So it's nice to just find our identity and move forward to the next game.
Well, I think, this game obviously you played well, even though the Air Force game was a bad one for this team. I think you had 9 points. It seems like these last few games you've been a little more productive. Has anything changed? Just a little more confidence? Just trying to step up? Has anything changed, I guess, for you in that time?
I'll just say sense of urgency. It being so late in the season and me when me and the guys just want to win so bad. I just want to do anything to help these guys win and our seniors and just send them off the right way. So yeah.
It seemed like there was one point where Coach put you back to the bench and you wanted to stay out there pretty bad. Are you, dying for any minutes you can get on the floor?
No comment.
I know they're experimenting with some rule changes with resetting the fouls and anything. Was it any different for you guys? Did you notice anything?
We noticed the fouls a little bit because after the 10-minute mark they would reset, so that's something we got used to, but not really.
It wasn't too much of a difference, but I remember in the first half, I think we had 4 fouls left with 8 minutes on the clock, you know, and I noticed that, so I was like, well, we're in the bonus the rest of the half, so we can get easy ones. So I mean, it was nice just to, you know, do something a little different.
Seemed like they're a team that kind of opposite you guys would rather play pretty slow. Was that pretty noticeable, or is it tough to establish your own tempo out there?
Yeah, it was noticeable, and that was Coach E's like emphasis coming into the game. This team doesn't want to run with us, so let's get stops and let's run in transition. Because you know we play at 72-20, you know that's an advantage every game that we have, and so taking advantage of that and us running and playing our game, that's good.
That's good.